Amazing. God damn amazing. What? No. I'll try and plug this thing honestly. What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? CrazyGap55 here, and this is a very interesting video because I remember, right, a couple years ago I made a video called a top 7 worst Xbox 360 games. Now, I mean, you're telling me it's been quite a few years since, and so many games have come out since then. I'm telling you now that this video is going to be very interesting because this is going to be my top 5 best Xbox One games. Xbox One, I'm telling you, that was my first next-gen console. Obviously when it was next-gen, it's current gen now, but that was my first next-gen kind of console that I've actually ever played on. I've obviously now got the PS4, I've got a lot of other things, but Xbox One has always got a special place for me, and it always will, because it kind of brought me to modern day gaming fully, like full modern day gaming with all the, you know, HD, full HD, 4K now graphics. It brought me to the modern style of playing games, because I always grew up playing the Xbox 360, PS2, all that lot. Back then, that used to be their modern. But I never thought I wasn't gonna. I always doubted that I was gonna get an Xbox One. But when I did get it, I was really not picky with the games, but spontaneously buying them, and I went through quite a few personal picks, top 5 best Xbox One games. Now this is going to become as quite a surpriser, but number 5 on this list goes to the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Now, whether or not it's nostalgia, this is my personal pick, and it only makes this list because, one, mainly nostalgia, and the small details. The storyline just follows quite closely to the actual storyline, except it's even better than the movie. The game is better than the movie. You only get it on a rare occasion. But The Amazing Spider-Man 2, I remember on the 360, I was playing the hell out of the first game, The Amazing Spider-Man 1. Spider-Man PS1 was my first ever Spider-Man, my first ever game I played on a console. Spider-Man PS1, yeah, my first ever game that I played. That is why Spider-Man games like this hold a special place to me, because I will take note of the campaign. I mean, that's all it's got really. No, but I will take note of the story, and I will obviously keep playing it as much as I can. Now we go up the list to number 4. Now, surprisingly, I haven't got the sequel to this game, but this is the first game that I ever played on a next-gen console, and that is Titanfall. Titanfall makes the list because it's the first game I played on the Xbox One and any next-gen console, current gen now, but you know. And I absolutely loved it, and it was a brand new first-person shooter type game that I actually really enjoyed, and I never thought I'd get out of one since Call of Duty. But this doesn't even need campaign to be as good as it needs. It just needs one of the best multiplayer experiences that you could get, and it's got such a good concept of, you know, being able to switch between mammoth of a Titan to going to be the miniature of a man compared to the Titan, I would say. Being someone ordinary as an enhanced human being, and the fact that is it on PS4? Hold on a second, I need to check this. Titanfall. Can't even spell. PS4. You can get Titanfall 2 on the PS4, but you can't get Titanfall 1, which is this bad boy. So you can't get Titanfall 1 on the PS4. And just to make sure, oh yeah, you can get it on the 360 and on the PC, but you can't get it on the PS4. That is very interesting. Interesting stuff. Number 3, I need to be very careful because I haven't pre-picked these. I would give this spot to something else, but it's top 5, so yeah, it doesn't make the list. Okay, number 3 goes to Dying Light. Oh my god, this game, the campaign is so engrossing, plus you can get multiplayer on this. This is a zombie survival game, one that isn't just an ordinary like cliche crap that you get on, you know, like Castlevania Z was good on the 360, but it's just like, you know, you get the cliches of other games. This game brings a whole different concept to it. It's basically like The Last of Us but for Xbox, except The Last of Us is a completely different thing, but it's with the zombies and how it makes it so different. That's what this is like. Because, yeah, it's first person, it's survival. It's a bit like The Walking Dead as a game, but it's done differently. It's just something about it. You have the story and you have the open world where you have to pick the parts and survive on your own. And you can do different things. You can go side mission. You can do literally any of that shit. Just simple. So, Dying Light, one of my personal favourites on this list. I never thought I'd be putting these games on there, to be honest, but I'm trying to go for something else other than first person shooters. Battlefield and Call of Duty. By the way, Battlefield and Call of Duty are not going to be in this list, only because they're the most cliche games to put on a top 5 list. You know that I like Call of Duty, you know that I like Battlefield. Maybe you don't, but now you know. Now, my number 4, this is painful to put at number 4, but I'm thinking logically. This WWE 2K19. Only because this is the best 2K game released, plus it's the most recent game I've played so much. I've literally gone through everything, I've completed everything in this game, and I spend hours on it. I spend hours customizing stuff. It's such a good fun. It's not much to say about it, just watch WWE and you can just do this. WWE, and you get what this game's about. It's wrestling. By the way, the showcase in this game is amazing. I never used to play the showcase until this game, and it's still got the best graphics for a 2K game because 2K20 it did a lot of good things, but it did a lot of crap things as well. This did a lot of good things and less crap things. Anything. And that leaves me with number 1. You can't really guess it. I mean, it could be, it's not Call of Duty, it's not Battlefield, it's not the Lego game. This is difficult for me personally because I was so close to putting one game in front. But I just thought to myself, you can get that game on PC, PS4, you can do the same with the other game, but what really have I played more on the Xbox and had the most fun playing and really trying to get high up to the top of the ranks? And it hit me. This motherfucker. Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2 makes it to my top 5 Xbox One games of all time, when you have things like Minecraft, which I was originally going to put at the top, but no way. Not when I just could easily put it at the top of a PS4 list. No. Or I could be putting some things like Rise of the Tomb Raider that doesn't even feature a multiplayer. I could be putting this game. No, none of it. I could be putting Halo 5 at the top. This is my honourable mention, by the way. Honourable mention goes to Halo 5, Xbox exclusive, and I just absolutely enjoy it. My honourable mention is definitely Halo 5 Guardians, because I really enjoyed the campaign, and it's obviously the most recent Halo game for me personally that I've played. And considering I had so many memories on Halo 3 and 4, I just wanted to, play the hell out of this, and it did really good. It didn't kill the franchise, it didn't do anything like that. It just kept it alive, kept it in. But yeah, Plants vs Zombies, Garden Warfare 2. I grew up playing Plants vs Zombies. You know that from my old YouTube videos, and this just really did it. This just really was a good way to finish the franchise, because the new games, no, they're kind of crap. They're not good. I do not like the new games of Plants vs Zombies. Garden Warfare 3 just takes the piss. No, not Garden Warfare 3. Plants vs Zombies 3 takes the piss. The new one, I forgot what it's called. It's that irrelevant to me. I will just always see this as the main game for now. Plants vs Zombies. It did absolutely great with the characters, the leveling up to master level, I remember spending hours trying to get the Torchwood and the hover gun. All of those amazing features, the storyline, the trials, whatever the fuck they were called. Absolutely amazing. The playground as well. Backyard battleground. Oh my god. I have not played this in a while, but I remember I used to spend hours on it constantly. As a gamer, this game really did amazing for me, and I'm never gonna forget it, ever, at all. Even though I forgot some of the names of some of the shit on it, but it doesn't mean I'm not gonna forget this game right here. Number 1 on my list. So my list goes as followed. Number 5, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Xbox One. Number 3, what the fuck am I saying? Need some sleep, mate. Titanfall, excellent multiplayer game. Number 3, Dying Light. Number 4, WWE 2K19. And number 5, Plants vs Zombies, Garden Warfare 2. This is my personal best games of the Xbox One. Top 5 best games. If I had these 5 games, I still wouldn't be satisfied, because I'm not going to be playing them for hours and hours, all of them. I might want to try, maybe hop on some Halo 5 Guardians, or hop on some Call of Duty, but they're just not going to make the list at the moment. I could probably live without Call of Duty on the Xbox and get it on the PS4, but no. Anyway, I will be making a top 5 worst series, well, top 5 worst games for the Xbox One, if I can even find 5 worst games, because maybe 3, I don't know, just talk a bit more about them. But there are some games on here that I wouldn't want to play for ages and ages. I mean, Infinite Warfare is a pile of trash when it comes to multiplayer, but the actual campaign is fucking fantastic. So it's really difficult to kind of decide. I might just make a whole thing of top 5 best first-person shooter games, something like that. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see what the fuck I got. But we'll just have to see. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. During this entire coronavirus thing, finding things to do, I have the time for this now, so I'm going to make more videos. I'm going to keep doing it, Anyway guys, I'll speak to you later. I'll catch you guys later in another video. Peace out. Boy.
No cuts and no purse can bring back what's no